Imagine this. What if I told you that your brain is producing enough electricity right now to power a small light bulb? Sounds unbelievable, right? But it's actually true. Your brain is constantly generating electrical signals. Every thought, every movement, every memory depends on it. But here's the twist. You can't exactly plug your brain into a lamp. So how does this work? And how powerful is your brain really? Let's dive in. Your brain is made up of billions of cells called neurons. These neurons communicate using tiny electrical signals. Think of them like microscopic wires, sending messages across a massive network. Every time you think, move, or feel something, neurons fire electrical impulses. These signals travel through your brain and body at incredible speeds up to 120 meters per second. That's faster than a race car. This electrical activity is what scientists call brainwaves, and it's happening every second of your life even while you sleep. Now here's the fascinating part. The human brain can generate about 20 watts of power. To put that into perspective, that's enough energy to power a small LED light bulb. But don't get too excited, you can't actually use your brain as a battery. Why? Because this electricity isn't stored or flowing in a usable way, like in wires or batteries. It's constantly being used inside your brain for communication between neurons. So, how does your brain actually generate electricity? It all comes down to chemistry. Neurons use charged particles called ions like sodium and potassium. These ions move in and out of the neuron, creating a difference in electrical charge. When the charge reaches a certain level, the neuron fires an electrical signal. This process is called an action potential. Think of it like flipping a switch once triggered. The signal travels down the neuron and passes the message to the next cell. Now imagine billions of these signals happening at the same time. That's your brain in action. Let's make this more real. When you touch something hot, your brain instantly sends electrical signals to your hand to pull away. When you're solving a problem, millions of neurons are firing to process information. Even emotions like happiness or fear are driven by electrical activity in your brain. Scientists can actually measure this activity using a machine called an EEG, electroencephalogram. This device records your brain's electrical signals and displays them as wave patterns. Doctors use EEGs to study sleep, diagnose brain disorders, and understand how the brain works. Now, let's clear up the biggest misconception. Yes, your brain produces enough electricity to power a small bulb, but that doesn't mean you can actually use it. Why not? Because the energy is spread across billions of neurons, constantly in use, not stored or directed in one place. It's like trying to collect raindrops in the middle of a storm without a container. The energy is there, but it's not usable in a practical way. Even though you can't power devices with it, your brain is still one of the most powerful systems in the universe. It can process massive amounts of information instantly, store memories for a lifetime, control your entire body, and even create imagination, creativity, and dreams, all powered by tiny electrical signals. So yes, it's true, your brain can generate enough electricity to power a small light bulb. But its real power isn't in lighting up a room, it's in lighting up ideas, thoughts, and possibilities. If you found this fascinating, hit like, follow, and stay curious because your brain is capable of far more than you think.